Next up, I'm going to touch on something I mentioned briefly in a previous lesson, and that is thumbnails. Thumbnails are the picture representative of your YouTube video, and if you're watching this video and you're interested in the whole YouTube thing, you probably know what a thumbnail is, or at least you've seen it before because YouTube is littered with them. Back in the day, thumbnails were non-existent. The video that you uploaded would just be the thumbnail itself, like a screen still of your video would be the thumbnail. Nowadays you can have custom thumbnails, which is awesome, and unfortunately it has kind of been taken advantage of by a lot of people because it allows people to clickbait and put kind of unrelated material in the thumbnail, and most of the time people can get away with this because thumbnails are kind of tricky and it's hard for YouTube to enforce them unless they're obviously reported specifically for the thumbnail. So a lot of people do the clickbaity thing and try to fudge, I guess, what the video is going to be about by putting things in the thumbnail that aren't necessarily representative of the video. And I would recommend towing that line, to be honest. Do not go extremely on the fudging the line type thing, because it will come back to bite you in the butt, especially if you do it more than once. If you consistently do it video after video, fudging your thumbnails and making thumbnails that aren't what your videos are about, it will come back to haunt you, and you do not want the community guideline strikes because they are brutal and can definitely harm your YouTube channel. So do some research, figure out what kind of thumbnail is going to be best for you, experiment a little, put a different thumbnail out every other video just to see which one, what kind of reaction you can get. Of course, if you don't know the reaction you're getting for your thumbnail, you can specifically ask your audience either through like the end card video. Just ask them plain out, what do you guys think of my new thumbnails? Drop a comment on one of your videos asking people what they thought of the thumbnail. People will respond, and you can definitely get a lot of feedback from your fans, so make sure to do that if you're a little bit hesitant on whether your thumbnail is a good addition to your channel. And like I said, you can experiment, try different things, see what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and ultimately come up with something that is a good representation of your YouTube channel. So yeah, thumbnails are important, key, and definitely experiment, figure out what works best for you and what people actually want to see.